Hi, and thanks for joining us today for episode 2 of Property Management Q&A with Sam Price from Templeton Property. The question we'll be answering today is, can tenants of my investment property be charged for water consumption? The answer is yes, sometimes. And how you decide whether you can charge the tenant water or water consumption, water usage, is first of all to work out if the property is individually metered. To do that, you go to Urban Utilities Invoice, flip it over to the back and have a look at the top section that says Your Metre Readings. If there's 2 water meter readings there and it explicitly states a consumption for those 2 water readings, well, the property is individually metered. However, if the water meter readings are there, but it says underneath your share or your percentage share of that total consumption, that means the property is not individually metered, and unfortunately we can't charge the tenant for water consumption. However, if it is individually metered and it meets that criteria, the next step is to decide how much to charge them. There's 2 options. One is you can charge excess water. That can be charged to any tenant, to any property that's individually metered. We work on an average daily consumption of 207 litres, which is the average consumption per day. And that's the amount of water that tenants are able to use for free and included in the rent. And over and above that is the amount that they pay for. So you can relate it to keeping them honest, giving them a certain amount of free water to do the gardening and for everything else water's used for, and the balance is the amount that they pay for if they breach that. The next option is to charge the full water consumption, which is the one we really recommend, and there's no reason why not to these days. To charge 100% water usage, the property has to be 3-star wells water efficient. How do you determine if it's water efficient? It's best to get a plumber in. They'll do a water audit. They'll give you a quote to make it water efficient. If it's not too expensive usually. The big cost is if a new toilet's required. We're recommending to all our clients that they make their properties water efficient so they can charge the tenants water, which is very fair, like electricity and gas and so forth. Keep in mind when looking at the Urban Utilities bill, you can only charge the tenant the water consumption component and not the fixed provision charges. So it's only normally about half of the bill that can be charged to the tenant. Thanks for watching Property Management Q&A number 2 with Sam Price from Templeton Property, Brisbane's favourite property manager and buyer's agent. Thank you.